I declare Ssekikubo Theodore, who has obtained the largest number of votes, winner.
What the people of Zimbabwe have been waiting for has come to pass. The results are out. People are happy, but most important, there are some of the candidates who are wearing a smile, while others are still waiting to say whether they accept the results or not. But we have one of the people who have been in this race, most especially in Lwemiyaga constituency, where it has been a really hot contest between Patrick Nkalubo and Honorable Ssekikubo, the incumbent. Ssekikubo, could you tell us how you feel about the victory?
It feels good, it feels great, having earned this success or victory, and not an easy one, but a hard one. It was hard fought, and I now look back to pleasantly welcome the success news that are bestowed on me now. The level of intimidation, the kind of threats that we are faced with people is what I regret to say was not good and wasn't conducive for such an exercise.
What's your number one plan for the people of Lwemiyaga constituency?
To begin with, I do look forward to a harmonious relationship with my colleagues. I look forward to a reconciliatory approach to issues. It's time that we have 2011 to 2016, a year of coming together.
Talking about harmony and living together, are you trying to say this time around you're going to have a handshake with Patrick Nkalubo, who has been your rival for quite some time?
No, my hands are always open. Nkalubo is one of my constituents. I can't really run away or I can't reject my constituent like other constituents. But I also understand he's a leader. He could well put his abilities in the unity of Lwemiyaga. And I think that's the best way forward.
Thank you so much, Honorable, and I wish you the best.
Thanks so much.
And now, but above all, it wasn't only Ssekikubo and Patrick Nkalubo in the race. There were other people, most especially in Mawogola constituency, which is a stronghold for Honorable Sam Kutesa, who has been declared the winner of the elections that side. But we have to talk to the independent who was contesting here. Mister, could you tell us the results and how you feel to have? Do you accept that you've lost, or do you concede the defeat?
Thank you, but first of all, I actually don't feel like accepting these results, because on a number of polling stations, especially in Rugushuru sub-county, presiding officers were chasing away all my agents. So we can't accept such results.
Okay. So are you saying you're going to court?
Obviously we are going to court.
Okay. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. But we have one man who the people have been relying on to know the outcome of the results, and that is the returning officer of Zimbabwe district, none other than Latifu Ngonzi. Latifu Ngonzi, so far how has been the exercise? I saw some delays. I saw your people trying to visit here and there because of maybe, I don't know whether it was a technical error, whether it was a problem. And I heard you say that it was for the benefit of the candidates to hold on longer so that you can rectify the problem, where you said if you put in results that are overinflated, that do not match with those that are in the data, most especially the registered people, that it could be a problem. So could you tell us what could have happened this time?
Yeah, thank you very much, Bwana Sudiri. On the issue regarding the software we're using, the computer software we're using, it's so good such that you cannot put or you cannot forge any results. The moment you forge results, you go beyond a certain number on a polling station, the computer system will completely refuse it. That's why we are trying to take a lot of time to make sure that we do accurate work for the benefit of the candidates so that we've got the best results ever.
I saw you trying to say you were called upon to give out the results, most especially from the for only the president. Why was it so?
Yeah, the presidential results were needed in Kampala. We are sending results from Zimbabwe online. straight to our server in Nambole. So that's why they are saying we had to send the results very fast because they are needed in Kampala.
There are some who are saying that the elections were free and fair, but some others are complaining that they were not, most especially in Maogola, one of the independents. He's complaining. Could you...
Yeah, of course, as you know, in this world, there are always people can appreciate. But if I can tell you in figures, at least 90% are saying this time the results were a bit free and fair. Despite that some small hitches here and there, which you cannot avoid. Human beings, human error is human. So next time we hope, with time as we go on, we shall try and minimize as possible those errors which happen in Maogola.
Thank you so much, Latif,
so
and I
much
wish
for
you all the
coming.
best. And of course, we have someone, when the tallying started, police deployed heavily in this area. And the tallying center was under tight security with policemen surrounding the area, cordoned off, very many meters away from the main road from that is Sembabule town center. So we would like to talk to the district commander of Sembabule, that is Tanui Stephen, to tell us why there was heavy deployment around this place.
My brother, the reason why we had a maximum security in Sembabule here is that because of its security history. It is a hot spot, very competitive, with always voters at times are violent. So we had to deploy enough security to contain, and the results are already out. The thing was, to us as security, we have seen it as a success. Results have come out well, the materials for electoral commission protected, everything is okay. Success registered.
So far, I saw a bit of some big men from the army within the crowd when the Ssekikubo and the rest of the supporters were in during the announcement of the results or the declaration of the results. Why was there such a presence of the army? And according to what I heard previously, what the Inspector General of Police was saying, that he can only command the army to be part of the police when the situation is maybe running out of control, and is the only person responsible or the only one authorized to do that. Why was it like that today, this time around?
Sembabule being a hot spot, the officers of the army were on standby for a call. And they were on standby until the exercise was over. And that is that. They were on standby.
So can Ssekikubo, one of the winners of the race in this place, is complaining that he could have done better if his supporters were not intimidated by the tear gassing and
everything went well, apart from some criminals who wanted to disrupt, and those are the ones who were picked. Otherwise, the rest is okay, really.
So far, how is the security situation in Sembabule now that the polls are done? They've already declared the winners. So how do you intend to quell the situation in case people want to turn against each other?
My appeal to the public and all the winners, the leaders, is to make sure, talk to the people to be very peaceful. After all, they have already, the winners are already on top of the situation. On our security, for us, we are planning ahead to keep this place such that the law and order prevails. We are already on the ground. We have not seen the other deployment. We are going to continue. Our forces are still there, patrols, and we are going to carry on the same way. Everything is going to be okay.
Thank you, officer. And of course, as you know, that the people of Lwemiyaga now, since the polling, the tallying is over and the declaration of the results is done, what they're waiting for is to know the presidential results or the outcome, since they already know what came out of the parliamentary race. And of course, to the candidates, those who have emerged the winners, now it's their challenge to make sure that they answer all the calls or all the needs that the people of Sembabule have always yearned for. And most especially, one of them is the dusty road, lack of water, and also electricity. Sudil Biaruhanga, NTV, Sembabule.